Hi guys, Colesy. Today we're going to be looking at a wireless microphone that I've been asked to review and I've been sent kindly by NearStream. So NearStream have made this awesome little wireless microphone system. This kind of wireless microphone system is something that I have gotten around to using these kind of wireless microphones for stuff like VR. It's really good for vlogging. You know, you don't have to carry like a big microphone like this one. You don't have to have a PC to run it. NearStream kindly sent this out to me, so I'm going to have a look at it, unbox it, and we're going to have a go with it and see what it sounds like. I must also apologise for my voice possibly being a bit weird. I appear to be recovering from sort of cold, but it's fine. Here's the wireless microphone. Here it is. It is the AWM20D is the model number of it. It is £89.99 on Amazon, and I believe it's is it about $80? Yeah, $79.99 if you're looking in America. So it is a one microphone, one receiver system. They do a two microphone, one receiver package as well if you want more than one microphone. I currently only really need one microphone, so this will do me perfectly. Let's have a look-see and see what we got. So, ooh. We've got a nice little carry case, and I'm sure everything microphone related is in there. Everything else is in here, user manuals, etc. So here we have a user manual that I believe will explain how to use it. Oh, there's all the stuff you get. You get transmitter, receiver, four cables, and a little windsock thing. Okay, well, this is useful if we want to check through it. I'm not going to do that because I can probably figure out how to set it up. This is about charging, this is common functionalities, it's got microphone gain, windproof fur installation, connecting to a camera. Again, like I always do with these kind of like mic tech reviews, I generally just try and, that's my warranty card, there you go. My warranty card. I just try and just set it up without looking at any of that stuff, just to see how like natural and easy it is to set up. Right, so, oh, there we go. There's your little microphone, there's your little transmitter. In the top here we've got a bunch of cables. What's that? Oh, that's the windsock. Okay, then we've got cable, 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 and an adapter. Oh, that bit fell out. We've got a USB-C, USB-C cable, I assume that's for charging. We've got just a 2.5 inch. This is connect to the phone. Yeah, I've used one of these in the past, so this is how I would connect it to my phone if you want to connect it to that. This is, oh, this is a charging cable, because this is USB to two USB-Cs, because they must both use USB-C, and I guess this is a little adapter for iPhone. Okay, well that's plenty of cables there. Lovely, lovely cables. We'll just brush those off. So that's all we have here, guys. That's it. This is the microphone, and this is the other bit. Right, I'm going to peel this little plastic bit off of these. Ooh, sticky. We've got a headphone out port, and we've got the aux out. I guess aux out would be the audio out, and the headphone would just be listening live. And then on this, simply we can plug a microphone into here if we want, actually, which is pretty cool, because I do like to do that from time to time, like a little lapel mic that you can wear. I'll put these both on charge, and we will return when they have some battery in them so I can actually use them, because I didn't charge them beforehand, because I'm a silly boy. Put these on charge, left them on charge for a little bit while I was doing some editing, and now, as you can see, we have them connected, and it all appears to be working. So now, the next thing we need to do is we need to actually test this out. You can see that it's picking up my voice from here, from it just being sat on my desk in front of me, but we need to hook it up to the PC. We'll try hooking it up to the camera and just see how that works, and just have a listen to how it sounds. Having looked at the user guide a little bit, I did a little bit of reading while I was waiting for it to charge, and it seems as though there is multiple ways for us to hook this up. Now, that's why we were given so many different types of cables. So, for example, the USB-C to USB-C cable that we picked. Now, in theory, I think this means I can just plug this into like a PC. I mean, a laptop, anything like that. I can plug this in to the PC. So if I wanted to use this on a laptop or a PC, which sometimes I do use my laptop to help record VR videos, to take in some of the camera into OBS like I am doing here, this would work perfectly. So I'm going to try this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip this on. I'm going to clip that on to where it should go. And I'm going to plug this boy in. I'm going to plug a USB-C into it. And I'm going to plug the other end of this into my PC, which handily has a USB-C on the front. But yeah, this is what this sounds like. It is peaking a little bit, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I might just check that in the Let's just check that in the sounds. Let me have a quick look in here. Consult the user guide, because I did read it, like I said, but I've immediately forgotten. Solid green light, noise reduction enabled. Ah, okay, so I've turned the green light on, as you can see here, and that is noise reduction apparently, so that should reduce the noise. Wasn't there a way to change the volume level? Ah, okay. So what I've done is I've turned it down on the actual receiver. I've turned it down. So hopefully this is at a more of a normal volume. It kind of looks like the same volume as my normal mic is picking up. I don't know until I get into the edit how this is going to sound. I hope it sounds good, because this is just super simple to set up. Like the fact that I've just plugged it in USB-C and it is now just plugged into the PC. I have 3 different microphones going right now. I have this one here that you can see, this grey boy. This is the one I use while I'm at my desk. I'm obviously using this NearStream wireless microphone, but I also have a microphone on top of the camera that is plugged into the camera, and I use that as a super backup, because the audio isn't great. It picks up a lot of background noise, but it's useful in case I mess things up or something happens with this microphone here, which I'm using normally. Now, the beautiful thing about this wireless microphone set is I can, using one of the other cables, plug the receiver into the camera. So technically, I could just have this plugged in here and this could be my backup microphone. That would not be a problem. That would be super easy. Obviously, I would have to wear this all the time, but it means that I can put it in my camera. Now, this camera I do tend to move and use for recording VR. I've tried a few different cameras and a few different setups to record VR, and I think the best quality one I get from moving my main camera, which is a mirrorless camera, move it, take it with me to set up to film VR. Now, being able to hook this microphone up to that camera makes recording the audio so much easier, because sometimes I do have to hook up a laptop and I have to have audio go through the laptop, or sometimes I have recorded using a wireless microphone, but I have to then plug it into my phone in order to record it. Now, ideally, something like this, where I could just plug it into the camera and it work, would be perfect. Shall we have a go? I'll unplug the microphone that is currently in the camera, and I will plug in the receiver into that using the other cable, which I now have to find. Hello, cables. Where did I put the cables? This one, if we plug this into the camera, we should be able to get the audio to come straight through the camera, which I'm already recording a backup of, so should be good. This is now plugged in to the camera, so the audio is coming directly through the camera now. Obviously, I've got this hooked up to a PC anyway, so the audio is coming through the camera into the PC. But theoretically, if I was just filming this on the camera without it being hooked up, the audio is going into the camera. That makes sense. Noise reduction is now off. It is a blue light, and so noise reduction is off. So we'll see what this sounds like. It's hooked up to the camera. That was super easy. I mean, I have left it dangling, and technically, you know, this does say that you can put it on the, you can put it on like you can put it on the shoe mount at the top of the camera, so you don't have to leave it dangling, because it's probably not a good idea to leave it dangling, but there we go. I have it on the lowest gain on the receiver, because I feel like I'm quite a loud person. I don't really need a lot of gain. I am quite noisy and loud. I am a loud speaker and I do shout. Especially when I'm wearing headphones, I tend to talk a bit louder anyway, because you can sort of hear yourself slightly less and you can hear less of the world around you, so tend to be a bit louder. So I have turned the gain down a lot. I've not added any like effects or anything in OBS to this. I've not added a limiter or any of that stuff, or a compressor. It is just, this is the plain audio from the microphone itself. I have just lowered the gain so that it doesn't peak and hit the red on OBS, because we don't want to do that. You don't want to be doing that, because that's definitely not going to sound good. So we've tried to make it the best we can in a simple setup. I've unplugged the headphones from the other microphone, so I can't hear that now, and I'm going to plug it into the top of the... There we go. I mean, it sounds pretty good. Honestly, it sounds really good. I can't honestly fault it, really. It sounds pretty decent to me. What, should we do one big test? We'll do one big test. So I'm going to turn on my air conditioning unit, which is right next to me here. It is very noisy, they are, and generally, you know, being able to get rid of that noise is super, super useful. And we'll see if the noise reduction does much to that. I want to hear how the noise reduction sounds, actually, so that one. Okay, that's noise reduction. This is noise reduction. Again, I sort of still sound the same, I think. I don't sound too bad. Obviously, if we wanted to get rid of even more noise, possible wind noise if you're outside recording, or you know, breathing heavily on it, we've got this little boy. Well, this little foam thing. Not foam. They can be made of foam. This one is not made of foam. We want to put it on that way. So theoretically now this is going to pick up less wind noise. That's the idea. That's the point of these fluffy boys, that they help reduce wind noise and stuff like that. If I was playing VR or something, occasionally, you know, you are moving around a lot, and rubbing on this is slightly less annoying than rubbing directly onto the microphone itself. Here we go. Aircon's coming on. Okay. Well, the aircon is on now, and I can see that in my normal microphone, it is being picked up slightly. So this is without noise reduction, but with the little wind sock, what do you call it on? I don't know what it's called. Is it called a wind sock? It's kind of like a wind sock. It's like a windshield. Windproof fur. They call it a windproof fur, so that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it the windproof fur. Well, there you go. I mean, I've been talking a lot. Let's take this off. See how this makes a difference with the aircon on. The aircon is still running. I hope this doesn't sound too awful, but I think this sounds pretty good, actually. From what I can hear right now through my ears, this sounds pretty good. Now, I don't really know until I get into the edit exactly how it sounds and exactly what I would want to change about it, or edit in the edit, or mess around with a little bit. Sometimes I add a bit of gain and do a little bit of compression and stuff like that. If I do make any edits, I will put them on screen in the edit, in the video, so that you guys can actually tell what's been changed. If I've even upped the volume a little bit just because it was a little quiet, I will make sure to put that on screen so that you guys know exactly what finagling I've done with the sound. But there we go. That is the NearStream AWM20D. Big thank you to them for sending it out. I always like looking at these new techs, and especially when it's like a budget orientated thing, I like the idea of being able to share that with my audience, because this might be very useful for people, especially people that are wanting to do content, like I said, interviews, VR content, vlogging. People don't realize when it comes to video that audio is a huge thing, and it matters a lot. If you've got a great video, it might look amazing, but the audio is terrible, it's very off-putting. I'd say bad audio is worse than bad video a lot of the time. Hope you guys found this useful. If you want to go check it out, the links will be in the description. Huge thank you to NearStream for sending this out to me. Thank you to you guys for watching. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And go check out some of my other videos if you want to check out different types of microphones, or you just want to watch me play games and be silly, then go check out my other videos. But thank you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!